9. So the rotation for MTS3 is pretty much push here, push it, pause here, and then what a lot of people will do is they will just use charm here, go here, and attack with haunting. I like going to the bottom just to upkeep Kish. Two things to note is that only the first hit of haunting actually can proc Nice Go Shade. And the other thing is that if you do one hit and you try to TP, you have some end lag, like some delay before you can TP and before you can stop using haunting and TP. But if you use the second, third, or fourth, you can TP instantly, which makes it much smoother. So you pretty much do this for 2 caching rotations. So my first caching rotation is already down because it's soft cooldown. So what I could do is go and place it, or decide to like wait a little bit more till my soul is running out. My soul isn't one-shotting. Most people aren't, but it doesn't really matter because it just aggroes the mobs there, and that's gonna help with your rates a little bit. So you keep doing this, and okay. So my Kishi sub has been up, but I'm like, okay, 2 minutes have gone by, so you stand here, you charge here. Since I haven't looted everything, I'm gonna recast my boss here, loot. So since I used the thing to charge, it's gonna my cache is gonna last quite a bit. They have time to charge. I mean to loot. Use haunting while you loot, just to like upkeep cache. I'm gonna do the rune right now. Since it's might, I have to, you know, spawn it. Stand here, pretty much the way you did on the left side to hit haunting. So my cache is about to be back up, and when it's back up, you wanna recast your boss, your lucid soul, and replace your cache. Since I already looted, I don't have to loot again, so I can just like wait here and rinse and repeat. So what's nice here is with a new 5th, you have some kind of like map coverage, even without like works a little bit like Sengoku Force. I prefer it because Sengoku Force attacks the mobs as soon as they spawn, and they cannot KS you, so you can't upkeep Kish as much. But it's been kind of like a minute since I looted, maybe a little bit more. So I'm gonna wait till my Lucid Soul and my Kish are up to loot again. And before I start looting, I'm gonna cast the new 5th. So here it is. I'm just gonna cast Will because why not? I also like casting the Lucid Soul after Kish because it lasts a little bit less. You want to put it kind of like skewed to the left so that you aggro the most mobs you can. You loot, and then we just go back to TPing up and down. Like at this point, you can despawn the AoE, but it helps clearing these mobs here that you can't reach as soon as they spawn. Like if you notice, there's a spider there that you can't kill, and the AoE sometimes gets it. It really doesn't matter, but it's nice. So I see my domain coming back up. I see my cache coming back up. I just looted, so on this domain rotation, I'm gonna loot after domain is done. So I see both my domain and my cache back up. So we place it here, and now I just go here to charge. You turn around to hit the most mobs to proc Nice Go Shade. Something to note is that only the first like hit of Haunting procs Night Ghost, and like if I do one Haunting and try to TP like this, you see there's some lag. But if I do two, okay, maybe I'm just retarded. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have to do 3. And you notice that I TP and like the thing is still going. So you want to do like 1, 2, 3 TP. You really want to sweat. So since I casted the boss as soon as I stopped like charging, I know that as soon as it despawns, my Kish is gonna be like buck up. So I can do this, place my soul if it like my inputs aren't being eaten, and I have 5 seconds of domain, so I can loot no problem. Everything is dying, and we TP back up, and we're golden. Then you just keep doing it. I'm pretty sure that if you have a green pot and decent speed infusion, the TPs are even cleaner, but even without it, it's pretty decent. If you do this method, probably you don't have to like recast Kish every 60 seconds. This rotation is still pretty like garbage, probably, so I don't know, watch Saiyans or Suko. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, like my Kish is just buck up, so I'm gonna replace my Lucid Soul. If I'm feeling like insecure, I would just also replace my Kish, TP back, and keep going. So I know right now I have like 70 seconds before my loot is gonna start despawning. So that's cool. And just okay, I just lost my Howland. Rip. So right now I see like my domain. Okay, my domain is like 28. So I know this domain I have to loot while I charge. So I'm gonna show that, and that's pretty much it. Because then it's like the first rotation where you loot after domain is done. I mean, while like the last 5 seconds of domain. But now I have to loot while domain is charging. So okay, my ghost thingy is dead. I'm gonna re-put the Lucid Soul because pointless. Just wait here. You start charging. So I'm gonna get this bottom row. Keep going, do everything. So then I see my boss. My boss is 15 seconds, so I have time. It's gonna start clear. We already got all this like bottom part, so I go here, clear this, and now I'm golden. So now, because I like put the boss later on, I know that that's not gonna be my cue to replace Kishin, or kinda, because it's 25 seconds. I don't know, I'm just rolling. It is, because this is 22 seconds and my Kish is 25. Relentless attack can mess up some of your timers, because you can like put soul and then you get a relentless attack, so you're gonna have soul before Kish or vice versa. So I found that you don't really need relentless attack with that method, which is kind of sweaty because you have to like TP a lot to upgrade Kish. So okay, so I'm losing boss, put it back here, TP down or not. TP here, put Kish. I check domain, I have like no time. Tragic. Put my Lucid Soul, it's down. Okay, so we just keep going. So if you don't loot like the right side, it's not tragic because your pets are gonna do most of the work, and you can just do this. And you loot the right side. So now I have my fifth job, my new fifth again, which I can use to like map clear when I loot again in like what, 70 seconds? Yeah. So you could use your lucid timer to kind of gauge those 120 seconds between loots. You can also use your Sengoku Force. I don't like using it because it KSs me, so I can't kill and guarantee Kish. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I'm gonna do a BA with this new rotation and see what's up. I've been getting like 600 mil, which is decent, but I see people getting like 650. I also have high paying and like low brain cell count, so maybe that's why. That's pretty much it.